wants to grab something or do something, we're more or less starting. So last week we started out the first book where you've met Professor Swinestein, who told you about the 3 chaos artifacts that brought out a... I forgot his name, but it was like a big demon guy.
Some corn thing.
And he had come to possession of clues to the second artifact. And figuring that you guys were essentially the heroes of book 1, he sent you out in hopes of you managing to find it and either destroy it or at least find it. So you set out on your way, but unfortunately your track wasn't exactly... You weren't having the greatest of time, let's just put it like that. As you were ambushed 3 times by a herd of beastmen. If that wasn't enough, in the night as you were repairing your wagon wheels, a bigger herd of beastmen had even further started to attack your wagon from out of sight. So you decided to take chase, but it turned out to be a trap. 12 beastmen were waiting for you. You decided to go down, at least taking them, a few of them out, and then perhaps running away. You managed to kill like 1 of them, but in the middle of the battle, this old wizard came to help by casting a fireball and injuring a few of them. Thus, the situation is still this. It is about 11 against the 4 of you officially, since your friend Torskin apparently died to the arrows back at the caravan.
You got unlucky, one hit him in the eye.
No, but both knees, and he was just like, nah, I think I'm good.
He didn't take 1 arrow, he took 2 arrows.
He can't even be a down guard.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Let's get into combat, peeps.
Yeah, so bad news. I have 3 crossbow bolts left.
Yep.
And
You're in melee right now.
And seven. Well, technically, this thing isn't in melee because I don't have a melee weapon out, so I don't have penalties against it. But like,
well, technically, he has engaged melee with you, so you are considered in melee.
I don't. Well, because like I'm. Isn't the penalty only if you're firing into something or is there a penalty
yes,
in
but
melee?
I don't think you can fire a two-handed weapon in melee.
One moment, let me check the rules here because this actually matters.
Or you can fire it with a penalty. I forget which how it was in this system, because I remember in Dark Heresy, if you have a two-handed weapon.
Yeah, well, this is a different thing. So
yeah, if I recall, in Warhammer 40k Dark Heresy, if you have a pistol, you can shoot it in melee.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Man, making an attack. Two weapon fighting. Range attack. Yeah.
So range shooting.
Shooting melee. A character can make a ranged attack and an opponent engages melee but suffers a minus 20% ballistic skill penalty.
So it's the same penalty. Gotcha.
A character cannot make ranged attack if engaged in melee combat unless armed with a pistol or crossbow pistol.
There you go.
Okay.
So it's essentially the same rule.
Well, yeah. Just you cannot. So I just cannot shoot them guy anyway. So in which case, draws sword, takes swing. This is about all I can do.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you guys want me to run away and like live another day.
I mean,
That's also an option.
I have an idea of how we're gonna get out of this. I'm gonna try and sleep the guy that's below me, and then move up to you and sleep him.
Yeah. Either way, I will. I ready my sword and then half action attack. No bonuses. I miss. Wonderful. Moving on.
This guy is asleep for 9 turns, I believe. I'm just keeping that.
No, that guy
Probably
is
8 now.
incapacitated. I think
Oh, is he? I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
there
it's
was
9
asleep.
9 turns.
that guy is asleep.
This
that
guy's
guy
asleep.
is that guy is bleeding out.
Prone
Okay.
or bleeding out or something. Yeah, I think he was.
Yeah, I think it is bleeding. Because I think those 3 isn't that like a skull? I can't quite see.
Yeah, it's
face.
the disabled thing. So yeah, I
Yeah,
think
so he
he's in criticals.
Yeah, he is.
All right.
Yeah, I believe that guy is helpless, effectively out of combat. Helpless and dying. So
Sounds about correct. So I was mistaken. 10 against 4.
If I defensive stance, will you let me taunt to increase the odds that they attack me instead of Aiden?
You could roll intimidate.
I will go for that. So first I will defensive stance, that's half, and then I'll try to intimidate. It's low odds, but I'll go for it. I think it's still worth it here. Not quite.
Not
Mm.
quite.
That is
I mean,
still worth it though.
Oh right, it's only 1 spell per turn.
Alright.
But otherwise, I am defensive stancing, so that is plus 20, or yeah, plus 20 to them. Yeah.
Time for your friendly wizard, who is going to use a lovely spell. Let's see. He's gonna use actually, is it a full action? Yes, it is. So he cannot even channel it. Still succeeds because of his bonuses.
Nice.
Because he gets 3 from the ingredient, and since he's a master wizard, he gets a little bit more. Barely, by the way, too.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, he rolled an 18 and he barely the match is 22, so okay.
Alright.
10. He gets 7 of these. Lovely.
Whoa. Is that 7 like of the fireballs that he
Yeah.
shot out earlier?
This is Fiery Blast. You send 1d10 blast of flaming death at one or more of opponents within 48 yards. Fiery Blast are magic missiles with damage 4.
Yeah, you can target everyone.
Yeah. So he can literally just pick them however he pleases. Let's see. He's probably gonna focus 1 on this guy. Takes essentially nothing.
well, that guy is in critical anyway. The 2 below me are in criticals. They've each lost an arm and 1 is bleeding out.
No, actually no. He takes nothing because armor. Then he'll fire at the one on top of you. He'll take something. Not a lot, but still something.
So this is just me being a little bit into it. But are you guys okay with like switching to the other sheets after this combat?
Yeah, I'd be fine with it.
We'll probably finish the session here because I
Yeah,
saw
that
that
was what I
nobody really made a sheet yet.
Yeah, I just mean like we finish this combat and this session, and then we won't lose anything as we go to the other game. It's
Does
just like
one next to whiskey helps out light quite a bit.
Okay.
You know what? Let's make it 2 blasts. Brings him to criticals. Let's see if he dies. No. I believe that is almost nothing. 3, 4, 5. And he gets 2 more. 11 and 5. Okay, not super good. But still something. Let's see if he maintains his concentration on the thing. Yes, he does. Albert.
Okay. So I'm going to make a aim strike against this one.
The top right.
Bottom right.
Bottom right.
That'll be a hit for
Yeah.
13 to the head.
That is gonna kill.
Not bad. Nice.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna kill. Okay. That would be it. Aiden?
yeah, he is gonna channel, double dice, try and cast sleep on the guy below him. So let the channel. Where do we have that? And we have that here.
Somewhere in the
and
skills.
Hey, 44, 1 success.
Yay!
So that is which plus 2. Cast magic channel with 2 dice plus need to be 6. It goes off. Sleep. I just
And-
gotta double check. Yeah, it goes off.
Yep,
So,
it's
go.
against.
Hey, 5 rounds. Let's go.
Oh, he needs to succeed on that. Willpower.
Hey, willpower.
Was it against opposed or was it just straight up? Yeah, it was just straight up.
Yeah.
Not one. Definitely asleep.
Okay,
Nice.
and then he will.
5 rounds. And this guy was 9 rounds.
Here, so he's not in immediate combat and can go and have Vestige next round, and that's gonna be my turn cast. He can only cast 1 spell around.
I believe this guy was essentially dying. You know what? I might as well just remove him from combat. I'm just gonna assume that he dies.
Yeah. At some point, he's going to.
And it's not like they have a medic with them. This guy is dead. The one next to Light, who is barely in criticals, is dead. At this point, gonna try to go a little all out. So all out attack.
He also has a minus 20 from a defensive stance or a plus 20.
He rolled a 4.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter.
Then I will attempt to dodge.
I mean, if his skill is only like 20,
Success.
True.
There you go.
Success. This guy is gonna all out attack Biscuit. I remember that he has some HP left, hopefully. That's gonna miss.
Thankfully.
This guy, Albert, is just so fucked. Still. Minus 30 with all out attack. Miss. Then my extra guy. You see, you have left yourself wide open.
Oh no.
Miss. Was this guy next to Albert also bleeding out? I think so, because he has the little...
He was bleeding and missing an arm, but still fighting.
Okay. So he has like the 20% of the chance of dying. Does not die, so he's just gonna try to smack you.
He was missing his sword arm.
Yeah.
Oh. Is it me that he's targeting, or?
He already tried to attack you. This is now Albert already. That's gonna be a miss. This guy gonna come in and bully Albert. Hit. I think you have your dodge or parry if you wanna try it.
Yeah, I'll attempt to parry. No.
Oh. Do you have HP left?
Got.
Oh, well.
Hey!
Okay. We're good.
Never mind.
Blocked. Entirely
Still
blocked.
standing.
Does nothing. Sadly, that does still drain away your dodge. I guess Light, since Light has some HP left.
I'm full.
That
Defensive
is
stance still.
still a hit, unfortunately, with a tree.
God damn. Alright, then
And
I to parry.
Gang up. Didn't you
Yeah, I will come
just
to parry.
try to-
I dodged.
Oh, you
I
dodged.
dodged succeed, but you can parry as well.
Correct me if
You
I'm
can
can
only
only
dodge
do-
once. You can only parry once.
Okay.
And you cannot dodge and parry the same attack.
Yes. You can't do them the
Gotcha.
same attack, but I can do them for separate. So this is a +10 because of my buckler. That is a failure.
Okay.
Isn't it that you only have one reaction per round? If
No.
No.
So for dodge and parry, you can do them once per round separate attacks. That does
oh,
zero.
so they're their own like separate thing.
Yes.
Yeah. That is 0 damage.
This guy was asleep. This guy is gonna all-out attack you. Light. So +40.
Wonderful.
Miss.
Well, he gets up, then it's also -20 from defense.
Yeah,
he misses, but yeah.
Even still, it's a horrendous miss. Biscuit.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna all out on this guy.
Right.
That's +20, right?
Plus
Yes.
20. Might as well if you can't block or parry. Well,
I mean, I can parry, but like my weapon skill is 34, so like I need all the accuracy I can get.
yeah.
Yeah.
I hit for 7 to the head.
There you go. Already worth it. That's not a lot of damage, but it is damage enough to print this guy into criticals. Let's see if you kill him. 7 might be actually pretty bad, if I recall. I really should remember these out of my...
Knocked out for D10 minutes.
That is not bad at all.
10...
Well, it's
so-
3 minutes,
3
so he's out
minutes.
for the rest of combat.
Yeah, a round is, I believe, 12 seconds.
Yeah, he's out.
Light.
Let's go.
Bottom left is asleep. I'm gonna go ahead do. Yeah, 1 stab on the guy on top. So do. That is a miss, and the rest of my turn will be defensive stance.
Okay. It is your lovely wizard friend. Might as well attempt that fiery blast again. It's a high DC to beat, but it's probably his best spell. I mean, he could try to do the conflagration of doom, but that's that is casting number 31. He's not gonna be able to make that.
Yeah. That is a risk.
22 is like barely he can do it. Or
Yeah.
keep casting fireballs. But let's see. Oh yes, that is absolutely.
Big numbers.
Nice.
With his bonuses, the spell goes off. How many firebolts he gets?
Oh.
Onyx Fury, let's go.
All
That's not.
10.
That's not.
Yeah, I don't think Ulrichs would only apply to the damage roll. This is the number.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right, that's the hit.
So yeah, there are. Based on the tokens, there's 6 that are currently standing.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
see
6,
7.
7.
Dead?
7.
Oh, this
Just
one's
from-
still alive. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is still standing. He's missing an arm and bleeding, but he's still standing.
7. There's 2 damage to that one. 1 damage to that one.
Damage.
It is still damage. That is correct. 1 damage to the guy who's missing an arm.
It's still into criticals.
Another roll on the
7 on the body. Can you check?
Serious internal bleeding. Character is helpless.
There we go.
So out of combat.
11 damage to. So he takes 6, bringing that one into criticals. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 righteous fury. Does not confirm. Still really good damage though.
Yep.
Alright, you know what? He might as well finish off the one that he injured. Next to Albert, -9. Killing him. 5 he's not gonna do anything with. 6 is gonna be 1 damage. 9 is going to be 4 damage that he's gonna put into, I don't know, which one. The next one to Aiden, why not? 4 onto the critical table on body.
Armor damage. If not, can't
Armor
actually
damage, armor point on this location are reduced by 1 until the armor is repaired with a successful trade. Skill test if character isn't wearing any armor or player are using the basic armor system, use the result of 2 instead. Struck in the groin. The pain is such that the character cannot take any actions for 1 round.
Okay. Well, he has armor, so his armor is damaged. Alright, Albert.
Well, I guess there's only one enemy around me still standing.
Correct.
I'll make an aim strike against them. Almost
good,
a botch.
Almost. Not quite though.
Almost. Just one more I need to put a pin. Aiden, then.
Yeah, he is gonna do the same thing to this guy. So first we get a channeling chest. Hey, success! Let's go.
There we go.
And cast magic +2 with 2 dice plus channeling. That goes off. Willpower, please.
Yes. Willpower. Yes.
That rolled 1d10. Hey, 9 rounds. Let's go.
Nice.
Shit. This is all of a sudden turned around like in an instant.
It did. It turned
It-
instantly.
The dice like just kind of do that. Like, and also
not
like the beastmen are like they're
Not
very
that scary.
intimidating, but like the like statistically they're not really that bad. Like they have a very high chance of just like whiffing their stuff. But like if they do high roll, they swing hard. But like they're not like the most accurate things in the world. So like
Yeah.
they've got a good chance of just not doing anything.
At least I'm doing something.
This guy was somehow disabled. I forget how.
He got knocked out for like 3 minutes.
Oh, right.
Viskeech hit him in the head.
Right. This guy is asleep. This guy is dying.
Bleeding out.
Doubly dying, if I recall. So he has two 20% chances of dying.
Oh,
He
there you go.
dies
Dead
from
twice.
both
Dead
sources.
twice.
The arm and the body, he just bleeds out from both. Lovely.
God damn.
So this guy is gonna ult attack Albert. That's gonna be a big old miss. This guy is gonna ult attack Light. That's gonna be a hit.
What was it? Just make sure we got the statistics correct.
23.
23 minus 20 from defensive stance,
So
or
minus
plus 20 from
20,
defensive
so it
stance.
would be 43. So that's actually barely no. Gang up.
Plus gang up.
Gang up, so it's plus 20 minus 20. Yeah.
So
Or plus
hit.
10.
Yeah, plus 10. So, you
Yeah.
guys still hit. Dodge blow. Success.
There we go. This guy is still asleep for like 7 rounds. This guy is gonna all out attack on Light since he's right there. Let me just include
really
all of the
starting
bonuses.
to-
That is still a hit.
Yeah, actually really starting to like my wizard character.
Yeah, they're very strong.
Would you like to try and parry it then, Light? Since we figured that you can.
Yeah, let's go for it. Where is it? I'm just gonna do weapon score because it's the same. Plus 10. Failure.
No.
I'll just roll it visible. Why not? So I don't need to.
See. Ow.
Don't worry, I'll
Okay.
leave you after this combat.
I mean, we'll see. So Ulrich's. Well, yeah, he doesn't get Ulrich's.
No, just mooks. So it's just
I
max.
think I can actually. It's only 5 damage. That could have been way worse if I hit anyone else.
Biscuits.
Yeah, so that guy's out. That guy's unconscious. Should I charge this and get rid of your gang up Light?
I'm fine either way. That hurt, but I'm not in a horrible position. Honestly, I think it would be the right call just so I can get gang up. Because it increases my odds of
Yeah.
hitting as well.
Yeah. So Viskeech is gonna is gonna charge into this guy here. And charge is plus 10, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Plus 10.
Yes.
That is a miss.
Yes, it is. Light.
Wait, no, I get gang up, but it didn't matter anyway. So
Well, technically it
It's,
would be cancelled out. Either way.
Yeah.
Is this guy like out of?
he's unconscious. He's out for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, 2.5 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and swing twice on the guy on top, so that is plus 10. Number 1 is a hit for 10 damage to left arm.
He has armor there, so exactly 5 reduction. That is
All
it
right.
for you. This guy
Nope.
realizes that.
Second attack,
Alright.
that is a miss.
Oh. This guy realizes that, alright, it's probably not even worth to keep casting that big spell. So he's gonna meant to channel. He fails to channel, but he still gets his fireball.
All right.
Because he adds quite a lot. So 3 attacks. 1d10 plus 3. 1 damage. Next, the one next to Albert. Couple of damage to the one next to Light, or one of them. Shit. I marked his HP wrong. There we go. I think he's at that much. And 7 damage to that guy on top. The Whiskitch. Let's see if he's dead. Oh yes! With 9 to the body, I'm pretty sure no matter what it is, he's dead.
Yeah, 9 and 10 is always dead.
Several internal organs rupture. Albert.
Stab this guy. No.
New. Aiden.
Yeah, I gotta move here. Channel magic, blast this guy with radiant gaze. So
The
And
one
I'll
next
just
to
do-
Light.
yeah, just the radiant gaze. Oh, I can't channel it. It's a full action. And I have a feeling
moved.
it's gonna need all the help. So just normal 2 dice. Let's go.
That is
goes,
a good old double.
yeah.
100.
But it goes off. Now we have to roll on the Sin's Curse. Where do we have the table?
The D100, I have it pulled up.
Yep, the 100.
On the one. Oops, that was the wrong die.
10, 200.
No. I rolled the wrong number.
And if we're really clever about this, now we would roll on the Slaaneasia's table, because you rolled double 6s.
Ooh. I forget that Slanesh is all 6, yeah.
Oh.
Your hair stands on end for 10 rounds. For D10 rounds.
50-10, yeah.
Fortifying wizard! Let's go! Wood. Great. But yeah, radiant gaze. Boom! 12 big damage.
There we go. This one again was next, the one next to Light, correct?
Yeah. That
To
one.
the next to
Oh,
Aiden.
Albert.
Brings him in the criticals. And dead.
Nice.
This guy is
Wow,
asleep
yeah, this-
for like
Superman.
2 more minutes. This guy
I
is asleep for like quite a
8
few
more
more
rounds.
Dead. This guy is the only true combatant left. He's gonna
Yeah.
Light. You are still in No, you swift
No,
attacked.
I attacked last turn.
So
Yeah,
he
so I am-
gets his normal bonuses, and that's gonna be a hit.
Dodge, barely.
Wow.
Close, alright.
This guy is still asleep for like 4 more rounds. Whiskitch.
V-Skeech is gonna,
Make sure the guys that are asleep don't wake up.
You know, that's actually a fair point. Who's the guy who's got the shortest sleep time left?
This
Maybe
guy.
this guy here.
That
This
guy,
guy, okay.
which I think he already
That
also.
guy, this guy would be this wake up cycle.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'll go stab this guy. Is there a roll to stab someone who's asleep?
I believe
No,
it's
you automatically hit for an extra
com-
D10.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So it's D10 plus 3.
Plus a D10.
Yeah, so
It's
2D10 plus 3.
whatever you.
Why do I even bother?
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
You do work
That's
him
sad
up.
to that guy.
And
Nice going, Vasquez. It was sounding asleep a few minutes ago, but no, you just had to wake him up. You couldn't even kill him.
Shut up, please.
where did she hit him? Left arm. And he's actually in max HP. Ooh. Light.
2 stabs, guy in the bottom right. Number 1's a miss. Number 2's a miss. And that's all.
Okay, let's bring it to the wizard guy. Let's try to channel first with the fireball. Succeeds on the channel quite easily, so uses still double die. 5 and a 2 succeeds. He gets his 3 attacks. 2 on the one next to light and 1 on the one next to Whiskage. I think the one next to light is just gone.
Let's see.
Let's see, 2 damage brings him to 2 health. Ulrich's Fury. No, D100. I forget what is his.
Willpower.
Willpower. That succeeds. Extra D10. Yeah.
Yep.
Quite dead. And then the one next to Whiskage. 9 damage. Second, somebody is at the door.
Good.
Okay. Albert.
Let me check how far is my.
You should have enough to charge.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge this guy. Charge bonus. 3 on 1. Barely a miss.
Wow.
Goddamn.
All of the bonuses. Aiden. Aiden.
Oh, my turn. Yes. He is going to. So the one with the cross circle, they are out of combat, correct?
Yep.
For now.
For now.
Yeah, he's gonna do the same thing. Radiant Gaze to this guy, since he has a feeling he's gonna try something funny. So cast non-channel 2 dice. It goes off, I think.
I believe so.
And yeah, 7. It goes off. And Radiant Gaze, boom. Hey, 13, let's go.
There we go. That's
And-
all you need. Right. Where do you hit the leg?
Yeah, I think it automatically just hits the body.
I think
It
we figured that
We
no.
determined last time you do need to roll to hit where to hit.
Oh, right. Okay, so...
Not dead. Just critically injured with 1. Stumble and can only take a health action. This guy is still like 1.5 minutes out. This guy is, I believe, 7 rounds now.
Yeah.
Dead. So it is this guy. He's gonna get up as a half action. And then he's gonna
And that's his turn.
Yep, that is true. Because he stumbled. I can only take a half action. But that is better than you having a bonus to attack him while he's prone. Biscuits.
Yeah, I'll out this guy. So that's plus 20 from the all out, plus 20 from gang up.
Yep.
Right.
Yes.
I believe it caps at +3 though.
Yeah. Gang up does cap at plus 20.
Yeah, gang up caps up plus 20.
Isn't the highest bonus you can get though +30?
Not sure about that rule.
One moment.
I'm not. I think all out attack is a separate modifier to other things as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been just counting them under the assumption that plus 60 is the max.
All out attack is a bonus to your weapon skill from that,
okay,
and
so
attacks have and then you affect the difficulty. So you get a plus to skill, and then reduce the difficulty of the challenge as separate modifiers.
Okay. Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, they different sources like.
In which case, it's effectively a plus 40.
Yeah,
Yes.
effectively a plus
Yeah.
40.
I still miss.
God damn. As soon as like we're calm, that's when we keep missing. As
Yeah.
soon as this is no longer a major
Yeah,
state.
you're not in trouble at all, and this is where you start sucking.
Yep.
Light.
Alright. 2 attacks plus 20 each. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's my turn.
Alright.
Hey, do any of you know if there are bayonet rules in like anywhere? Because like I can't see any in the core rules, and I can't see any in Old World Armor.
Don't think there were.
Okay. Because like I was thinking of like once I actually like get around to forging my warpstone blade, like just sticking it on the end of the Giselle as a bayonet.
Yeah, I don't imagine, because in that case it would remove the difference between ranged and melee.
I mean, it's a real thing. That's kind of why they existed.
It is a real thing. That's what I mean, though. But just from a gameplay balance.
Maybe in one of the like supplement books, like Old World Armory, but I don't recall from the top of my head.
I mean, if I haven't seen any. I was looking through Old World Armory and I didn't see anything about bayonets. So
leg
like
kills him, but he has one more bolt, so I don't know, the one on top. And 2 more damage to actually need to see where he hits him in the arm where he has some armor, so just a single damage.
Got it.
D10, does he die? No, just 5 to the arm. So let me remove the sleeping icon as he was awake. And 5
5
to
the arm.
the
Arm is incapacitated.
And something is dropped. Is he wielding his sword? No. In that arm. Albert.
Well, I guess I still got someone to charge.
Yeah.
Charge bonus because he's prone.
Botch. Still a botch. D100.
God damn.
Oh, you got it.
46.
46. Lost tempo. Your rhythm breaks. You lose 1 half action next turn.
Unfortunate.
Cannot aim.
I just noticed that Aiden has like the circle of like token stamp, but it didn't cut the corners off.
Yeah, that's because I didn't draw it in correctly. But whatever.
Well, talking about you,
Okay.
Aiden, it is your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, reminds me in the back
I
end.
am. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm actually gonna do something else this turn, and I am going to cast Dazzling Brightness. So this is a half action, Shine Bright channeling. You know the drill. Do I succeed? Yes, I do. There we go. It goes off. And no, that was not the correct sheet. You create a burst of light within 36 yards that dazzles those in the area. Use the small template. Those affected suffer a -10 penalty to the weapon skill, ballistic skill, and agility, and to all perception tests involving sight for 1d10 round. I'm blasting it right there.
Okay.
8 round.
Which spell was this?
Dazzling Brightness. Basically, anyone affected suffers a -10 penalty to their weapon skill, ballistic skill, and agility, as well as all perception.
Yeah, I'm
tests
wondering
involving
if
sight.
it affects your allies. Does it clarify enemies or does it creatures? You create a burst of
Dazzle
light
those
within
in
36
the area.
yards. You dazzle those in the area, so those would actually affect your allies. It clearly clarifies those in the area.
Can I take it back then, or is it too late for that?
If you
Or
want.
re-aim it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Unless you
change
want to aim
to,
it like, yeah, off the board.
Yeah, can I do that so it still gets the?
Yeah, it gets like these two.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Well, one of those is unconscious, so I don't think he's seeing the bright lights.
Well, at least
Well,
one
the
gets
other
not.
one is.
Yeah, I just wanted to like give you the chance to actually take someone out.
Gotcha. Alright, this guy is still for like minute and a half. This guy is awake, but is dazzled. And I believe he had arm that he cannot use, but he can still get up as a half action. And then swing his arm as his other half action. No bonuses because he cannot aim. Miss. Viskich.
Yeah. Viskeech is gonna walk over here and is gonna attack with the plus 10. Did that go through?
No.
Not yet, at least, if you rolled something.
There we go.
There we go.
Ooh, 95. Ouch.
Not much yet.
Not
Not
much.
fail. Not quite. We rolled quite a few 95s.
Yes, that's the third one today, I believe.
Yeah.
Light.
Alright, switch over to my longbow. And both these guys are unconscious, right?
Well, the other one is just like...
This guy is knocked out. This guy is only going to be asleep for another couple turns at most.
He's not even in the
Okay,
initiative, but... Yeah, it's like 6 more rounds is this one. And this is like minute and a half, so like...
Minute and a half. So
Yeah.
about 6 rounds as well.
Yeah, about 6 rounds.
No, last that guy was like, because it's 12-second rounds, yeah.
Yeah. So since this guy's helpless, if I shot at him, I'd get the bonus and guaranteed hit, right?
No, I don't think so.
I think it's only on melee attacks that effect comes into play.
Yeah.
Let's see. Scroll down to the combat section, I think. Let's see. Fighting.
Attacks against this character automatically succeed. Doesn't specify melee attacks.
Oh,
Oh, where'd it go?
all right, nice. In that case, take a shot at him, guaranteed hit, and I get the D10 bonus, right?
Yes.
So this plus this, so 16 damage to his right arm. Thank God I didn't actually have to roll damage, roll to hit there.
Roll to hit with a fucking botched.
Thank God. So it doesn't matter because still have to. So 16 to the right arm.
Yeah, either way. So you penetrate. He's dead.
All right, second shot on. You know what? No, we'll do it to the guy in combat. So minus 20. Miss.
Mess.
Wouldn't have mattered anyway.
The wizard guy. I mean, everybody is still within his 48 yards. So might as well keep casting that fireball, honestly.
You were talking about like, oh, he's not gonna be able to do much. He rolled really well, to be fair. He rolled 17 on his fireballs.
Couple of damage. Actually, where does he hit? You know what, I'll just roll once, to the left leg each time.
The left leg.
Boom, boom, boom.
-5. Dead. And... I mean... I was making fun of it that he uses, like, this shitty spell. That when he comes in and does, like, nothing. First.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, honestly, if I was the makers of this, he would have been using, like, the best spell at that, But, older.
Move up, automatically hit for...
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, roll damage.
Boom! Ulrich Fury, let's go!
Yeah.
That wouldn't be Ulrich, but he's still dead.
Yeah, the extra damage wouldn't be. That doesn't count, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just
attack
D10 plus
roll
damage,
and
yeah.
attack roll to trigger Ulrich Fury.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if the first one hit was 10, then it would count.
Yeah,
the
the
second
first-
one is
okay.
Yeah, the first
yeah.
one.
So it always have to be the first, like, damage dice that rolls at
Well, the second one is additional damage. It's not the actual attack dealing damage.
Ah.
It's just additional because they're unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
I think the attack does deal, and the hit deals an extra D10
We
damage.
can now spend our EXP that we got from previous session.
Wait, what's our total XP?
120.
1120.
Yeah,
120.
then 1020 is our current total EXP.
1120.
Oh,
Okay. 1,100. Okay.
1100. My
So
God.
we did get an extra 100 last time.
Well, we got 100 for completing the session, yeah.
So, are we still on like 120 current EXP?
Yes, we're at 120 current.
Okay, cool.
I think before that, though, we have gameplay, because I don't know if we can do experience until the end of this
Not
session.
exactly, no. You can spend it, but it doesn't affect you.
Okay, so it's like only after.
Yeah,
session that
you cannot, in any circumstance, like, quote-unquote, level in the middle of the session.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Anyone that needs some healing?
Albert is desperately wounded.
It has happened in the past where somebody has had like 400 XP left over, and in the middle of like halfway through the session they're like, oh, I need something in this skill, and they're just like, oh, I'm just gonna up it like plus 20. And now I can just do it.
While In is working with Albert, I'm going to approach the mage.
Hey there,
Yeah,
youngsters.
Thank you for the assist.
Oh no,
Yes, yes.
problem.
Yes, we would have died.
Is that enough?
The name's Wolfgang.
No, it is not.
It is a pleasure
cannot
to meet
come.
you. I saw you in trouble, so I
Yeah.
came to help as fast as I could.
It is more than appreciated.
Nope. The dice gods don't want you healed.
It was seen that you were about to die,
There we
so
go.
figured that I might as
Get the
well.
wound back.
I'm shocked there was this many beastmen here. What were you doing out here?
It's just traveling until I saw this big fight going on. Happenstance, really. I'm actually could actually use a little bit of rest myself. Tell me, my friends. There's an inn nearby. Would you care to join me back there?
We were escorting a caravan. We're headed towards the nearest town.
Well,
That
perhaps
is where
you
we're
could
headed,
join
perfect.
me in the nearby inn. The town is still some travels away. Figured that we might as well, since we're both weary travelers, rest there for a night. You could definitely use it from the looks of it.
Certainly. Let's go ahead, meet up with our caravan, and we'll make our way over. Which direction is it?
North is the caravan, and to the right, so east?
Yeah, that's fine.
the route we were kind of traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a cart.
Like, how
Absolutely.
many wounds do you need back? Because I can only heal 2 at the moment. Like, each time.
So that got me to 3.
And what's your total max?
15.
And if you want, then just can keep spam trying.
I'm no longer. Let's see. I think maybe one more successful heal, so I'm not heavily wounded.
That's a fail. That's a fail. That's
Remember,
a
you have to roll the 2d10 after each channel.
Oh, right.
That is true.
So-
You still have a chance of incurring the wrath of
Yes. Success.
any of the.
Oh, one more. Yeah, one more.
Success.
Hey!
There we
Another
go.
6 back.
4, you get 6 wounds back.
Okay. So only a week of rest instead of.
Crossbow bolts did I fire off that fight?
I think you said you had 3 remaining. Or
I had 3
something.
remaining, but I don't remember how many I shot last session.
I think you did 2 turns, so you'd be -2.
Yeah, okay.
2 or 3 turns that encounters was before we picked up.
Yeah, I get 1 back.
Nice. Yeah, so meet up with the caravan. I guess we're bringing the caravan here, and this is where
Yeah.
we're resting.
You travel, you reconvene with the caravan, and it sets out your carpenter guy, wagonsmith, managed to repair your wagon. And you reach an inn within a half an hour without a further incident. The innkeeper, knowing both of the road wardens, opens the gate for them when they call out to him. And the characters are soon safe. The families, particularly the children, are deeply shaken by their experience. While they are grateful to their protectors, they cannot bring themselves to do much beyond eat and sleep. The road wardens are slightly forthcoming, commending you guys for your aid and bravery. And say that they have old friends at this inn, and do not stay long to talk to you. But on the other gang, Wolfgang has set up a table for you guys and ordered a small array of items for you. Come, join me. Tell me of your tale.
We are on a mission to destroy a artifact of corn.
I see. What kind of an artifact?
I think it was a. Was it a dagger? Is that weird? I think it was a dagger we were looking for. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, dagger.
Yeah. Yeah. Where we came from Mindenheim. And we had a bit of a what's the word? Problem with a with a cornate skull thing.
Oh, sounds worrisome.
Yeah, it
Kill a demon.
was. Yeah, we killed a demon. I killed a demon. I shot it,
Ah,
and it worked.
That is an accomplishment itself, my friend. Normally they're protected by their energies from the warp. This must have been a newborn. Or recently brought into this realm.
It was
Yeah.
surprisingly weak.
The cultists that summoned it posed more of a threat.
Yeah, that's... sometimes it goes. When they're still weakened and after being summoned. Well, depends what kind of a demon it is. But since you regaled me with your tale, let me introduce mine. I am Wolfgang. I am a master wizard of the Pride College. First, I would like to compliment on your skill and bravery. You, didn't fare too well, but it was commendable. Very well done.
Appreciated.
Well, what happened with this, artifact you mentioned in, Middelheim?
Destroyed.
Destroyed.
Ah, shame. Some interest would have been to take a look-see at it, but shame.
You don't. No, you don't.
I
You don't.
see.
It took his mind and bad things.
So
What's the light?
your future plans might involve finding this dagger you mentioned?
Yes.
Yeah, another artifact that needs to be destroyed.
I see, I see. He thinks for a moment on his own thoughts, like thinking on this. Tell me, strangers, well, I don't realize that I don't actually know your names yet.
Oh, apologies. My name is Light.
Albert Hansbach.
Aiden
This is-
Firestone.
I see. I mean, sorry if this comes out a little straightforward and open. It might sound a little strange, but I would like to offer my aid to you in this quest.
Oh?
Oh.
What type of aid?
I might know a thing or two about these things. I might be able to help with this artifacts in somehow. I kind of missed what was your goal with this dagger. Did you actually mention?
Destroy it.
Oh, yeah, destroy.
Yeah, destroying or sealing, but likely destroyed.
Okay. Why is this like in a completely different page? First, I was thinking about offering you work as my bodyguard, seeing that you were quite skillful, but now that I know a little bit more about you, I don't think you would go for that deal, would you?
I mean,
If
might-
you need if you need companions to get to if you're going to Altdorf, I'd be welcome to travel with you.
That would be perfect. Perhaps when we arrive in Aldorf, I can tell a little bit more about my offer to aid you. There are few ears in this inn. Perhaps we should keep it slightly bit more confidential, don't you think?
That is reasonable.
So, for now, I will say that you'll be my bodyguard. We'll go to Aldorf to my accommodation, and that's where we'll start conversation. What aid can I provide you?
At this
Well
point,
enough.
Aiden like walks up. You wouldn't happen to have a spare alchemist set that you wouldn't mind parting with?
Perhaps back in my townhouse. I don't actually carry myself that much. I'm not as strong as you think. Well, at least physically.
Magically, that's a different story.
Good. I am actually genuinely delighted that I have found you and can rely on your protection on this journey. And considering the news that you have told me, I appreciate you telling me.
Of course.
Now, please, enjoy your drinks, enjoy your meal. We have quite a still journey ahead of us. You are gonna need our strength, especially with your wounds. They're probably won't heal over, but they do look a little nasty.
It could have been much worse, for me at least.
Yeah.
Get some rest, some healing.
Yeah. It's D10 for a night's rest, right?
One for a night's rest, unless
One.
you're heavily wounded.
Hold on, later. 1 through wounded, so that, yeah, 1 per day through natural healing. There we go.
Okay.
Unless you're like 3 or less, it is 1 wound.
Okay. All right.
That's acceptable. We still have quite the journey ahead of us.
I mean,
Yeah.
I could possibly heal those on the road. So
If need be,
Yeah.
Is anyone else, like, critically injured? I am fine.
I am with the night's rest. I'll be back up to 2/3 health.
Yeah. You speech?
I'm at 7 to 10.
Okay. I think we should be fine for now, but if need be, we can heal.
I will tell you this much, you don't need to worry about that.
Alright.
Because rest of the journey to Aldorf is quite uneventful, unless you don't quite have enough food. Then you might
I
need
have... Possibly, I have
much-
4 days of
how
food
much-
on me.
How much? How long is the trip?
to... Let's see, you were, I believe, like 4 days in?
Okay, so still
Okay.
a chunk.
Yeah, it was quite a long journey. What we figured,
Yeah.
I think, what was like 11 days or something like that.
Something along those lines, yeah. Well, either way, I'm not really worried. I'll just spend a couple shillings. So it'll be like whenever we stop in a major city, I'll buy food.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
I'm just gonna delete the rations section that I have in my inventory.
I pretty much just calculate as before we started. I spent extra on the inn just because our inn for maybe these days, whatever. And now rations, I just spent a couple shillings.
You could
Because rations are
essentially,
cheap.
yeah, you could just essentially pay like, I don't know, a gold coin, and you're probably fine for the journey.
Not even rations are so cheap.
I know,
Good
but
rations
like
are
if
cheap.
you got like the rations, the nights at the inn, food,
Yeah.
then it might get close to like to a gold, maybe.
Kind of curious
Yeah.
how much just a week of rations would be. Let's see. Can't find it. Here we go. Food per day average is 10 pennies. So for a week, it's like something like 5 or 6 shillings for the full trip.
Yeah, I'll zero out my shillings total to stay in inns for the week.
Did this have a map for Aldor?
How much is a night stay in an inn?
Not a lot, I think.
Not much.
Yeah, wasn't it like 2 pennies or something like that for a common room?
Let me see.
Yeah, it should be in the equipment section.
Yeah, it's not much. I think you might have spent the money yesterday. I know I did. Not yesterday, last time. Let me look.
I don't know if I did because my gold or my wealth is pretty similar. So like,
Let's
I don't know.
see.
VSKH is very
Lodging.
expensive.
Yeah, so a common room is 5 pennies per night.
Okay. So it's what is it? 12 pennies to a shilling, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So for a week, 7 times 5 pennies is 35. 35 pennies divided by 12 is just under 3 shillings.
Plus
Yeah, not very high.
food and
Plus food. I had 7 rations, so we'll call it 5 shillings.
Sounds good.
Let's get a sitting map.
Welcome to the capital.
Oh, that is quite shitty quality.
Yeah, I cannot read the left.
Yeah, neither can I. Let's see if this is any better. Strange that they didn't really provide a map in the book. There we go. At least we can read this
There you go.
one. It's probably not exactly accurate, but it's close enough, I think. Maybe if it gives me like an actual map.
Is this a different language? No, there's something that says port, so it's not. It's just really weirdly spelt. Universitet. Halak Imperiania. This is a different language.
Fine.
Yeah, this is in like I honestly this is in German, but maybe it might be something Slavic.
Yeah, it's something. I probably need to find like.
Hey, at least we have a map.
Yeah, we have a
something.
map. I'll try to find a better one during the week.
Got it.
Unless some, you know what? Is
It's
this any
virus
good? This is maybe. You know what? Let's try one more.
Would it not be too out of the way to possibly like find a scholar of light building, like where I would potentially be able to find that bone of his spell that I could possibly watch and train under?
I mean, the text is very small, but I can zoom
Yeah,
in
the
and read
text that I can read, but the numbers themselves I cannot.
If I zoom in to 200,
Barely.
figure it
Yeah,
out just in context
16,
clues.
14, 18. Yeah, you can barely read them. And you know what? We'll use this for now.
I think that's 125.
You finally arrive in Aldorf. It is the largest city of the Empire. It has suffered little direct damage in the recent wars, but its population has swollen by refugees from more severely hit areas. The city's size is massive. The sheer number of people in the ever-crowded streets, the massive tall buildings that all over the city, towering over the roads and cutting out the light itself, and the smell. Oh god, the smell is horrendous here. The road wardens recommend the Burning Table as an inn that you should stay, saying that it is clean and the food is edible and the prices are somewhat reasonable.
Alright then.
Wolfgang says, before we get to reconvene later, I should get something ready. You can join with your people for now. I'll stay in contact.
Aiden turns towards you. Seems to be a capable mage of notable connections. Would there be any school of light that would take students in this section? I have a feeling that I'm gonna need some more spell availabilities from what the world has shown me.
Yes, I believe there is. Yes, I believe there is. He gives you because the DM doesn't remember. This from the top of his head.
I had a feeling that it has a temple here and
It's
here.
probably somewhere in the in the city. It might be even in one of the locations there on the map.
Yeah, he'll.
I would like,
Celestial College, great. Amethyst.
though I would like to see you at some point before you go away from Aldorf.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna have a hard time going out of the school with because there's a pretty hefty spell that I want to learn. And
Of course, I understand. I am pleased to see you later on, but for now, I'm not expecting you to come and knocking at my door every day. But please, do drop by about the aid that I offered.
What would it cost to actually learn the Boon of Fish?
I
Since it's
don't know if there's a price. Unless it's somewhere in the realms of sorcery, learning spells.
Yeah, it's a realm of sorcery spell. It's a casting number of 27. I think it was said that you have to actually learn the spell in this compendium, as it's like a supplementary book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you have given a recommendation to go to the Burning Table. Would you join the road wardens and the families visiting there?
Well, considering Vizkich's knowledge of this city is entirely of the Undercity, might as well.
Yeah, temporarily at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like a decent enough place to start.
You know what? I'm so lazy to try and find a new inn map.
Man, this inn is really similar.
They all have.
I think I understand.
They all look the same.
How to gain more spell? I actually have to buy the extra spell talent to get it.
Yep.
That's how it works. Now it connects.
The burning table as you arrive is exactly as the road warden said it would be. A good place for newcomers to the city to stay. The innkeeper Matthias Taffel greets you and has no prejudices against any of you, unless you're a mutant. Then he might say a word or two to you.
Wow, accepting of Skaven.
Wow, that is
How
yeah,
progressive.
that is shocking. You walk in as like Archeon, hey man.
Yeah, all it says he's short on mutants.
I do love to just picture like Archeon the Everchosen walking into a tavern and the guy be like, "Oh yeah, hey Archeon, what can I get for you?"
As long as you pay the bill and behave reasonably well, he is fine with you. Even some drunken rowdiness and even some brawling is to be expected, though fights are not.
Okay.
Once you are here, you might want to get in contact with
Archeon's model did not get delisted.
Dieter Klemper, the man that you were sent out to find once you were here.
Why is there no like talent for wizards to gain extra spell? I don't understand that. How would I even get?
Don't you just have to learn like the new lore? That's how you do it. Like you get.
No, there is like an actual talent that gives you like some special spells.
Yeah, but the thing is, these are the magical lore spells that I'm after. So
If it's from a specific lore that you're not in trained, yeah, you would have to learn the lore itself.
yeah, no, I am trained in the lore of light. I'm just wondering how would I gain access to the spells?
Don't you already get them? When you have to...
I'm looking at the realms of sorcery spells.
I believe you also get those.
Oh!
Yeah, if you step into a lore, how have I understood this? Soon as you're in that lore, you know all of those spells. I
Then I'm-
think
Hang on.
that would I assume also
Yeah, hang
count to
on.
the spells that are in the realms of sorcery.
When you gain an here's what this is. When you gain an arcane lore, you must choose one of 3 spell lists. Each spell list includes 10 spells that represent your core training in your chosen arcane lore, just as in the case of the VFRP core rules. You gain access to and cannot attempt to cast any of. Oh, so I have to choose which spell list I get from this. Apparently.
Yeah.
So that's how it works.
Do I want to spend $160 getting the Archeon mini? Because it's a really cool mini.
I mean, it's your money.
Yeah.
Like I could buy an entire another War Machine army for that much, but like, it's a really cool mini.
I know, the freaking characters are so expensive. I wanted for my Imperial Guard army, Leanthus, but oh no, I don't want to pay, so I just fucking 3D printed it.
What my dad does is this thing called one-page rules, and it's basically Warhammer. It's just like, oh, how can you go get some Warhammer? No, let's do Warhammer at home.
I've played a decent amount of that. It's actually it's a pretty nice system actually.
But the all the models are downloadable and you can 3D print them. So he got a 3D printer, and we had like full armies made, things like absolutely massive in size. And so even though he spent like, I don't know how much on a 3D printer, it costed less than if you were to actually just buy the minis by like thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But anyways, you have now arrived in Aldorf, knowing that you will have to find and destroy the Chaos Artifact. You know what it looks like. However,
Yeah,
asking random people whether they have seen a dagger inscribed with case runes is probably a good way to meet some curious witch hunters and gators. Might not be the greatest
Likely.
idea, but fortunately, you have somewhere where to start. Dieter Klemper, who has been sent a letter of introduction, is expecting you.
I can now, when I have enough dice, actually remove all wounds and debuffs. Because I picked the light mystical spell list. Bone of Hesh.
Okay.
I guess we should probably, once we get stuff settled up, let's head out.
Yeah, let's figure out where to find this guy.
Mhm.
But it's that casting action of 27. So yay, risky.
It does not
Alright.
take you a long time to find him, as you were given a good hint where to find him. You are the next day essentially in Aldorf, I'll just say. You'll go to this small little shack, more of a house, where you find this Dieter Klemper that you were told to find. Do you give him the letter of introduction?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, alright. So, you're looking for a dagger, eh? Well, I hate to tell you this. I don't know jack about this dagger you have described. But, don't you worry. I have mine the ways. I know a lot of people who might. Unfortunately, it will up to you to use your charm and guile and intrigue to get this information out of my contacts. You see, some of them aren't exactly friendly, per se. So I hope
Alright, well,
you have some skills in
Yes.
those areas.
yeah,
I
worst comes
hope
to
so
worst,
as well.
Worst comes to worst, we can hold a sword to their neck.
That is a awful idea in the middle of Altdorf.
Yeah, you might rile up the guards, so... I mean, I guess if it comes down to it, you could try to borrow their personal diaries. But, I didn't say that.
Yeah, I will keep that in mind, but hopefully it will not be necessary. So, who are these contacts?
Now, good. Good that you asked. Now, like I said, I can introduce them, who in turn can introduce to other people that they know. I have actually somewhat of a map about these connections. I suggest that you talk to one person at a time and then move to talk to more people. Possibly with the recommendation from the people that you already have seen previously. This city goes by very much by the rule, who do you know?
Alright.
Now, my contacts fall into three groups. Kondrak Messer, who can get the artifact, and his allies, Kotre Hammerfist, who is a threat to Mester and must be neutralized if you are to get hold of it easily. And his allies, Gabriel Messner, who might know a few ways to destroy these kinds of artifacts. Not sure if this particular one, but perhaps. And then there is Lord Frederick, who knows almost everyone in the city, and I mean everyone. That one is especially an important contact. And there is also Guillermin de Champ, a wizard who is known to be a dangerous... Well, he knows a very particular way to destroy these kinds of artifacts, but that one is really dangerous.
Alright.
I might have some of that information wrong, even though I'm not up to date, but those are just some of the rumors that I have heard.
Alright, so people who know people who know the location of the artifact, how to destroy it, and 2 different methods of destroying it. One of which is a wizard, one of which we don't have much information on.
Oh wow, they have made this really complex.
Alright.
So he brings out like this little sheet of parchment that he has drawn a quite detailed connection. This should be helpful to remember who is who and who hates who.
Oh, Jesus. Alright.
Alrighty. Okay. So... friends... Alright. Oh, good to know.
Man, a lot of people hate Conrad.
Yeah.
Wonder why.
Now, in addition, if we consider the location, the current location of the artifact, there are 2 main possibilities in my estimation. One, the first one, it is currently in the hands of a chaos cult. Obviously, we must hope that this is not the case. Second, that it is currently being kept safe by a group who does not know how to destroy it. In the first case, the people most likely to know something about it are the witch hunters and the like. They may not seen something on their adventure and have leads on the current location of the item. Of course, you will need to have some backing from other individuals that convince them that you mean no harm before they will tell you. In the second case, you might want to start talking to a light wizard, like Konrad Messer. They are reputed to be guarding large vaults containing dangerous artifacts that cannot be destroyed. Of course, they're not going to tell you if they have it and just hand it over. Again, support from other people is very, vital, as are your negotiation skills. You will also have to demonstrate that you know how to destroy the artifact, since the light wizards can certainly protect the thing better than a group of intermittent adventurers. Which brings you to your second problem. Finding a means to destroy this artifact. Talking to a witch hunter might be helpful, but most chaos artifacts can only be destroyed by magical means. Which means talking to the wizards and trying to find someone who knows a relevant ritual. People are normally reluctant to talk about this, as it would make them a target for chaos cults who didn't want their artifacts to be destroyed, meaning that you will probably need a backing from other people. So, you need the support of people that you talk to. Please, do not be rude. Do not treat them as servants. If they want to make a small talk, let them do so. At least a bit. I can introduce to my friend Konrak Messer, a wizard of the Light College, and Theodora Brevik, a retired witch hunter. I will also introduce you to Lord Frederick, who knows far more people. After that, though you will have to find your own contacts, I suggest that asking people whether they know anyone else who might be of help. Is that clear?
Understood.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Beyond that, I cannot help you at this moment any further.
Thank you for the assistance. Alright, I definitely think Theodora is the best person to start with.
Yeah,
They have
I mean,
generally good relationships. They have a contact with Lord Frederick.
and we'll also be able to say that, hey, there, if anything goes to shit, we can always just say that, hey, I'm a student of the college. Can you cut on some slack? The world is dangerous. I needed some big muscle to get here. Since I technically am a light college of light wizard.
Well, Theodora is a witch hunter.
Oh, right.
So Theodora was a witch hunter. So if anything, Albert has an in with that. At least in a minor form. They are heavily opposed to chaos, which we can absolutely work with. The Mark of Ulrich is something that helps here. Plus service and fellowship will convince people to fight chaos or godly favor. So we could definitely frame in a way of this is to help against the war against chaos. They also don't have any enemies, so immediately conversing with them won't cause us any direct trouble. And it gets us in the big one here is just it gets us in with both Conrad and Frederick. And Frederick is the best person to know for relationships here.
Yeah, I also agree with Theodora, because they probably either know how to destroy a chaos artifact or where to find it.
Yes. Even if they don't, yeah.
That'll help narrow things down significantly.
Lead the way, talkie people.
Alright, so the first person that you wanna stop by is Theodora Brevik.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see, this particular It's kind of all over the place.
Yeah, this looks complicated, especially from a DMing standpoint.
Yeah, it's a big.
Yeah.
Here we go. Theodora. You go to her house. You come to a decorated house, decorated with her trophies from her adventuring days. If you approach her door, you're greeted by a butler in the utmost professional manner. I assume you knock, so you get this butler opening the door for you. Hello, how may I assist you today, good gentlemen?
Good day.
We have come with to seek out Lady Theodora. We have heard that she might be able to assist us as we are hunting down a chaos artifact.
I see. May I acquire
I am Albert Hunsbuck.
I don't see
Hey.
a reason why not. I'll ask if my lady will see you.
Thank you.
Remember that you can also say the names who sent you to give a little bit more favor.
Yeah, we heard that from Maximilian Sear that she might know more about this artifact or means to destroy it when found.
Very well. Like a good minute or two passes by as the butler goes inside, probably tells the mistress, and you are let in. Since you do have a contact with Dieter, and you were essentially sent out as he sent out like a friendly introduction for you.
Yeah.
Or he's like, she is the friends with him.
Yes.
You're brought into the living room and you see a woman in her late 40s. It is quite clear that she was beautiful in her youth, and the years of various chaos creatures have not been kind to her. So, I hear that you have brought... have something for me, or to ask me.
Yes. We recently dispatched a chaos cult in Middelheim, and we're following up on a possible lead of another chaos artifact that led us to Altdorf. A specific dagger of Hornite origin.
I see. Well, that is definitely curious. And how do you expect me to help with this?
From our contacts, we hear that you know much about this type of chaos artifacts. We're hoping that you would either know where it might be, or be able to aid us in destroying it once found.
I really wish that they gave them like lines to say.
It's really just
Yeah, I don't like this.
Is there like a list of talking points or something at least?
Not even that. So it's kind of made in a manner that it's like a intrigue challenge that you need to ask about the people themselves. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Here, I can reveal you this much. Yeah, it's not great. At least in my opinion.
It's definitely a different style, and honestly, it probably is going to require a lot more forethought on the part of the GM.
through this.
So essentially, you can ask her about public information, private information, or a secret information. And those are based on essentially either your checks. So you can either roll like charm, bladder, you could try to intimidate to find some information. Essentially, you just need to gain points in this. It's like a skill challenge. You need to essentially get 6 points to proceed further.
So I guess we kind of made our argument, and now we have to
essentially
roll
you
to try to
made
convince.
a argument. So at this point you can make a roll to see how the character does. In most cases, the appropriate skill is either charm or gossip. I would say either those of those two.
I guess in this case, because we're trying to asking for her help with fighting chaos, would we get the bonus from Mark of Ulrich?
Probably, yes.
Okay. I guess I have gossip, and I have been primarily speaking, so I guess I will roll that.
Yep. So it's a plus 30 from the Mark of Ulrich.
Yeah, this plus 30. Don't need the plus 30.
God damn. Well, I mean, that is a lot. That's 5 successes. Well, yeah, this is 2 plus 30, 5 successes right there.
So
Yeah, succeed by more than 50.
Every degree of success gives you 1 point essentially. To the max of 3.
Oh my god, yeah, you reached the gap there.
So you gain some information from her. Well, true, I could help you. Especially with some information. You said that you were coming from Middelheim, correct?
A long way off.
Yes, we just arrived from Middelheim.
Please,
recently.
indulge me. What did you do there? I believe you mentioned... Well, didn't mention it yet.
We encountered a chaos cult that we dismantled. Unfortunately, they were able to summon a demon, at least partly connected to this dagger we're hunting. We were able to dispel the demon as it was only recently summoned.
I see. It is true, I know some information. Public would like to know that the Light Wizards are responsible for guarding some of the most dangerous artifacts in the world, and know the location of even more. They probably won't reveal this information just for anyone. However, Elizabeth Bauer is a terrible snob and thinks that one battle with dark forces years ago makes her into some kind of a hero. Still, you must talk to her to flatter her outrageously and ignore the fact that she will treat you like dirt. I cannot give you an introduction. Apparently I have ideas about my stations.
Those are always the most unfortunate people.
There it is.
Some people would like to claim that Lord Messner is a chaos cultist. Ridiculous. If I saw him sacrificing Pables with my own eyes, I still would like a second opinion. He's been a stalwart opponent of darkness for years at this point. That is some of the public information that I know.
Thank you.
Now,
This is-
since you made a good argument that this is a great deal, I will tell you something else. Maximal Seer has had dozens of affairs, including affairs with many, if not all of his servants. He doesn't want this to be made public, though. There are many stories circulating that the group of adventurers found a ritual that could destroy a chaos artifact. One of them was with a wizard who now has the ritual, but the group has been split up. I think one was an elf who headed back to Ulthanian. I don't know. Legitimately.
Ulthuan.
Ulthan.
Good to know.
Ulthuan.
Uthwan,
It's
yeah.
Like that.
Ulthuan. It's a that's actually a paint. Ulthuan Grey.
Isn't that like the main homeland of the elves? If
Yes.
I know my lord.
Yeah.
That is something private. And furthermore, I would like to dispose one more piece of information to you, since you seem quite pleasant. You see, I have hunted down dark cult involved with a demon that might have has been the same one about 20 years ago. Kandrak Messer was involved in that final battle. He might know something.
Ulthuan
for
Grey.
this- thank you for this information.
You have indulged Theodora about her queries. You gain 1 point. Bonus point. You have gained public information. You gain 1 point from that. And you learned a private fact. You gain 3 points. So you
Anything for secret?
at 6 points.
Are we ending the session already?
No?
What?
I was wondering what the whole points were for.
It's essentially like to pass through this skill challenge, you need to gain arbitrary point values.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
But that is a very good amount of information.
I get it. Okay, cool.
Okay. So,
At this point, you can choose your next person to interact with.
Well, we've either got the guy with all the affairs who we can dangle a guillotine over his neck, or the hotshot.
this one
Maybe.
might not be a bad call. We can definitely feed into the ego if need be.
Yeah.
That's a lot more general information, but general, like, since she thinks she's so powerful, she might give us valuable information about other people.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it's
But
probably.
Well,
Go
we
ahead.
don't have a contact for Elizabeth.
We
Right.
don't.
Yeah.
That is the downside.
So okay, so let's see. We just talked to Theodora, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Theodora.
Yeah. Okay, so I mean, if we want to get to Elizabeth, we can. Let's see. We've got like if we could go through Klars and Gautry.
We also have contacts with Lord Frederick if we're just trying to shortest path.
That's because Lord Frederick into Johann into
The
Elizabeth.
tricky thing, though, is that Frederick is extremely valuable. I think it might be good to ask for a recommendation from Theodora for Frederick. Just because he seems like someone who's hard to get to, but if we can get to know him, that is a lot of value. He only has positive connections. Yes, I think it might be a good idea to ask for a recommendation to Frederick. How does everyone else feel?
Sure.
Yeah.
Essentially ask Theodora for an introduction.
Yes.
Was she friends with that particular person?
Frederick, yes,
Yes.
they're friends.
Frederick. You know what? Yeah, you have 6 points with her. Guess you maxed it out. It doesn't particularly say where do you get introductions, but she could probably introduce you to him.
That'd be amazing.
Would
Yeah.
give you a little like written letter and her seal. This should help you to find talk to him.
Thank
you,
you. This
Theodore.
is
I
more than appreciated.
No problem. Good luck with this thing if you need further help. Though I am a retired adventurer, I think I could still help, maybe.
We'll keep you in mind should we need the aid.
Alright.
Hmm.
You can
Question is-
go to the... Yeah, his estate if you wish.
The question is, do we want? I think it might be good to go. Yeah, we might as well go straight to him. The tricky thing is we don't have a lot of information about Frederick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
it's definitely a debate of Frederick is so valuable as a person that it might be good. Yeah, it's tricky.
You can get some basic information about the man himself. He is a scion of the most distinguished family, owning estates in Ostland. He is a younger son, but his older brother is just above below the electoral counts. As a result, he has never had to worry about money.
Okay, so we can
and
probably feed into his ego.
Most people he meets have been eager to curry his favor. It hasn't exactly made him pompous or spoiled.
Yeah, so there's 2 ways of playing it. You either play the opposite way it's used to, or you curry his favor.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think I do want to hear about your thoughts, but I think feeding into his ego might be a good idea. Potentially bring up the idea of how this could help his standing even further. Because if he assists us and he has credit for it, then that only improves his standing. I do not like a D3 being rolled there.
That is to find out that he is currently in the Swaying Muller's Theater.
He's in theater right now. That is
He is currently
not
watching,
the greatest.
He is currently watching a play.
Alright, in that case, we might as well do something else while we wait for the play to finish, I think.
I mean, you can also try to meet him there. There's a couple of guards, but you could...
Yeah, but I think interrupting him in the middle of a play is not the greatest first impression.
I mean, fair enough. If you wait, you could wait until he gets to his home, his walled estate. That's probably the best way to approach him. If that is so, the gardens and the buildings are excellent condition, and the servants lived in green and gold treat everyone, including you, with respect. The family coat of arms is a complex mix divided into 30 sections showing arms of many families who married into this one. The house is generally decorated in a rather old-fashioned style. You are let in because you do have an introduction. You notice that Lord Frederick's room has very many mementos of battles against chaos. You know this man. Let me give a picture, though you can see it in the
Yeah.
character relations already. As you see this slightly bit more portly man. You notice that his clothes are the finest quality, and he wears a ring with an enormous sapphire at all times. You notice that he is in his 30s and a little overweight and pasty. I saw your letter from Theodora. How may I assist you?
Well, before we begin, thank you for allowing me to speak, sir.
Of course.
We recently came across information about a chaos cult in Middenheim. We dealt with the problem in a short amount of time, but we found information that part of that cult, specifically an artifact, may reside in Altdorf. We were hoping you may know any information or potential contacts about how we can deal with this artifact, or any way of identifying or finding it.
I see. Well, it is actually true that I actually wish I had the courage to fight chaos myself. But, never had the courage myself, you see. I don't imagine I would fare too well in a battle.
Well, we always need someone to keep our city secure while we're out on the battlefield. Otherwise, it would just be chaos.
True, chaos upon chaos. Oh, so, not quite sure. So you want, like, contacts? Well, I don't really see a particular reason yet to help you, per se. Though I do see you as a potential ally.
Well, we were believing that some of the people you know could have a vast amount of information. Frankly, any contact whatsoever could help us massively in the war against chaos.
Alright, give me a gossip or charm.
Would you say that that works for Mark of Ulrich?
Funnily enough, this guy is not religious, but he is convinced that chaos prevents an immediate threat to the Empire.
Okay, so
I mean,
this
that's
one?
just fact.
So I'm gonna count it as yes, because even though he's not religious, he's completely against chaos, according to his character sheet.
All right.
He's also right. Like that is it. That is
Yeah, he
correct
also-
belief.
Is correct. All right, so this is
Like especially
This-
with the knowledge of an additional 10 years worth of Warhammer, or like another 20 years worth of Warhammer lore. It's like
Yeah.
the world's gonna end in 10 years.
he is spot on, yeah. All right, so this is gossip, so plus 30. So plus 30, so that is 2 degrees of success.
Yes, I do know several people. I have several contacts, several acquaintances, and a few friends that I can count on. I can tell you some public information about I heard about Maximilian Serre. What I heard, according to the rumors, he's a real stickler for appearances. If you're going to see him, please, you should dress smartly. That should impress him. The second piece of information that I have about the people who might tell you more is a man called Johann Smith. He really wants to be an adventurer, and he might actually have the guts for it. You might think about taking him along with you. He'd be eternally grateful. He certainly spends enough time hanging around the adventurers, so he might actually know a few people who might help you. Those are probably the most obvious candidates that might tell you more than I know.
Well, that is fantastic information. Thank you very much, sir.
Of course. Now, you gain 2 degrees of success, you said, I believe.
Yes, 2 degrees.
I can also give you this. It is a private recommendation to the Gorgon. It is a secret club, you see. And my recommendations are never turned down. And this particular club is very special. It is an exclusive club in an walled estate. Perhaps there might be some information there.
Thank you very much, sir. That is incredible.
If you need a recommendation to someone, one of my friends and or acquaintances, I believe I could also help you with that. People usually don't say no to my requests.
I believe you. You are a man of great stature. Would it be possible for you to give us a recommendation for Elizabeth? We heard she may have some information about this as well.
Well, she happens to be an acquaintance of mine. Not exactly a friend, but I don't see she would say no if I wrote her a letter.
That'd be amazing. Thank you, sir.
Funnily enough, you would have had also an additional plus 20 because negotiating with Lord Frederick is easy. He is way too eager, he's almost too eager to help. Because he wants to be friends with everybody, is his entire character.
I mean, he's doing pretty goddamn good with that. He doesn't have a single enemy.
Honestly, I can't. I'm not gonna blame him. I can't. I can't fault that. That's a pretty decent way to live your life, man.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, he's doing a good job of that. He doesn't have a single enemy. He has 3 acquaintances, 2 good friends, 3 contacts. The only person he doesn't know.
The only way that that this would piss some if he could piss someone off by being it's like running into someone who just hates flattery and just but we need info and he's giving us info, so
yeah, I mean, honestly, fucking great on him. I love him.
Yeah, it's just...
The only 2 people he doesn't know is Clara and Gabrielle, and I know nothing about either of them, so...
Yeah, you haven't exactly gained anything from them.
The 2 hardest people to contact.
Yeah, they only have 3 contacts. Gabrielle only has 2.
And Clara, one of those is an enemy. And Clara only has acquaintances.
Yeah. I think probably next, I want to hear your thoughts. Probably Johan, because Johan mentioned that they were friends with a lot of the adventurers, and we know that there was a group of adventurers that found a ritual that could deal with it, that could destroy chaos artifacts. And they're friends with Gabrielle, which we don't know anything about. So, and they may join us, as a matter of fact, because they're mentioning that he is very eager to join the fight against chaos. What's everyone's thoughts on that?
Yeah.
I mean, it depends. What do we want to do first?
Right now, we just need information. We don't have any idea where the dagger is yet, but contact is very well to get early. Johan is a potential way of dealing with the dagger if he knows more information about the ritual. So he gives us a way of dealing with the dagger once we get it, a possible contact that we don't know much about, and he could assist us in any fight. Otherwise, the only other 2 people we really have in with is Elizabeth, because we just got the letter of recommendation. We don't have an in with Maximilian, but we could
have some of his contacts, but
yeah,
we have some of his contacts. We know he is desperate for appearances, and he's been sleeping around.
Yes, so we can definitely play with him. The question is, I think at this point it's really either Maximilian or Johan, because everyone else we can get something else out of that isn't necessary right now. We don't actually have a recommendation for Maximilian yet, because the only other 2 are contacts.
Right, all you have is for really is Elizabeth and essentially the starting stuff from Dieter. I mean, I guess you could always go back to Dieter and ask him.
Yeah, well, we can also... Conrad is an entrance into Maximilian, as well. Conrad's just good for Maximilian, pretty much. That is the best way to access him. Because the only other way is Clara, and Clara you have to go through Gotree and Elizabeth. So yeah, I think our best bets...
So I guess we're gonna try and get a contact for Maximilian then first, or...
It really depends what we want to do. We can either go for Conrad and Maximilian, or we can go Johan, because we know Johan can assist.
I think it's better if we go with a definite first, so I'd say Johan.
Johan, all right. Anyone else's thoughts?
Sure.
Okay.
Johan seems reasonable. Secret club, who knows what we might find there.
Alright, so-
Where are you to find him at this time of day? At the Grand Opera.
Johan's at the opera? God, everyone's at the fucking theater today, huh?
Apparently so!
God damn. Alright, well.
Do you wanna interrupt him? Or are you gonna
Imagine.
wait until he gets to his father's townhouse?
Probably, if everyone else to go with it, probably wait once again. Not the best idea to interrupt.
Yeah, you go to the opera or ask that he's there. You maybe go and see, and it is currently showing Mariessa of Numb, a famous tragedy.
Yeah, I think if everyone's good with it, probably wait for him to get back to his house, talk to him there.
Alright. You're greeted eventually when you get to his house by the because this is his father's townhouse. You're greeted by the butler, who is like, as you go and knock at the door, he opens it. Yes. Uninvited guest. Unfortunately, we do not take such riffraff. Unless you have some serious business, please go away.
We are looking for Johan. We have a recommendation from Frederick, although not a letter, but a contact of Frederick. If need be, we can change. If it is absolutely necessary that we do so. Otherwise, we are crunched for time.
Yeah, the thing is you don't have a letter introduction, so you have to actually roll for this.
I mean, you can't get an introduction for Johan. That's the tricky part.
Yeah,
The only
you
difference
really
is
do need
Uriel.
to roll for this guy.
All right, so that would be gossip.
Yeah, gossip or charm.
All right, I am shit at both of those. So let's see how this goes.
And no bonuses because he is not. He is very condescending to uninvited riffraff.
Yep. In that case, I failed.
Yep, that is a fail. Does anybody else want to try to convince the butler to let you in?
Man.
Everybody has still a chance, even though it's like a 15 or something, if it's not trained.
This
Yeah,
is
but
gossip.
Gossip
Okay.
or charm.
I have a 10% chance.
Good luck.
yeah, I can
No.
try.
Damn.
Nope.
Would anybody want to try and fate point any of those?
No.
Not for a 27, no.
All right, then I guess we move on.
Yeah, unfortunately, the butler is not kind to you. It looks like you might either need a proper connection or some other way.
Probably, if we were talking to you about the opera, we wouldn't have to be dealing with this butler.
Yeah, it is unfortunate.
Funnily enough, yeah, if you would have approached him at the opera, you would have been able to. Because the butler is not
Unfortunate.
there. Alright.
Yeah, this is why I asked.
In like the current day, you like in game, you might have enough time to see one more, perhaps.
Well, we do have a letter of introduction to Elizabeth.
Yeah, it also gets us a potential route to Johan. So
Right. Let's see D2. If she's the one that you're going with.
if everyone else is good for it,
She
Oh.
is actually at the Gorgon, the club that you got an invite in from Frederick.
all right.
Okay.
The
I
very
guess let's head
special
there.
private club. What is
Yeah,
her?
well, that's lucky.
Noble woman, Wayne Rude. Lovely.
Lovely.
Well, we know that she thinks of herself as a expert in the fight against chaos, so we might be able to play into that.
Yeah, suck up to her. Be like, look, we have a perfect opportunity for you and your glory.
Well, you have a moment to think about it as I described that you go to this like underground's very private club. You show the little seal of approval that Frederick gave you to enter it. You're invited in and given the best treatment as you were like a VIP.
Wow. That is one hell of a recommendation to this club.
To the side, you see the woman that was pictured in Dieter's page. This slightly older woman. She's enjoying some white wine.
I guess we can approach.
When you approach, the first one who would be in line, she points to you. You there! Bring me more wine. Now.
Like, guess I will turn and look to one of the servers, if one is nearby, and ask them to fetch Miss Bone some of the fine wine.
To the other character, to the second, who would be second in line essentially, he points to you. Let's say it's, I don't know, light. You! Bring me a hot towel.
I pretty much just do the same thing Albert did, but ask for a towel instead of wine.
The servers eventually bring it to him. She's like slightly displeased, but enjoys the wine and the hot towel. Better.
So we've actually come to seek you out. We've heard a legend of your fight against chaos, and came here seeking if you knew more information to aid us in our fight.
Excuse me, Commander. Who do you think you are?
I am Albert Hunsbach. He'll bow and hand her the letter from Frederick.
Better.
Where?
But as I am a mistress of status, you should address me as such.
Of course, ma'am.
She opens the letter. Frederick. I guess I can entertain you for a moment.
You just take a seat across from her.
Understand. Your place is beneath me. Treat me as you would a noble.
Of course. I bow in respect.
Would everybody also bow?
I am staying away from her. I am somewhere else at the moment. I'm probably just waiting. I am.
Viskic is just like is just like standing there in his cloak, just like tips of fingers together.
I am not dealing with her. Is pretty much what Light is thinking.
Yes, indeed, we are beneath you, but nothing is beneath us.
Amusing. So, tell me, since you bothered to come all this way,
We have heard that you have previously performed great valor in the fight against chaos. We're hoping that you might lend aid in our current fight.
eat. And how I'm supposed to do that?
We have heard that you might have either contacts or heard recent information about a dagger of Cornite origin.
Perhaps. Don't see a particular reason why I should divulge any information to you yet.
We have heard that you know a Johann Schmidt who be a willing ally in our fight. Of course, if we do find any information about this chaos artifact, we'd be more than happy to share the glory of its destruction with those who aided us in our effort.
I guess that's enough for a gossip or a charm.
Would get the plus 30, yeah, because this is directly about the fight against chaos, I'd say. Is that fair?
Probably
with the
not. Well, true. She is obsessed about the importance about the blow, but unlike Frederick, it's not her goal per se. It's more that she is an egoist. She likes to brag about it. It's not her life goal.
Think of all the glory that will be won with this.
See, that's a little bit more like it. If you really wanna flatter her, it is clearly clear that she is outrageously high on her status and the status of her family and the importance about her actions against chaos. It's not like she is against chaos. She just likes to really brag about it.
Yes, if you help us, think of all the glory that will be bestowed upon you.
I see somebody understands my worth, at least. So you have 1 point, 1 degree of success, essentially, with that. Well, technically you failed by 1 point if I give you a plus 10. I'll let you know a few details that I have heard. Open your eyes and ears. As I heard that the Light College has a large store of dangerous chaos artifacts, including one that I took from the cult I destroyed myself. The wizards are divided over whether the artifact should be destroyed or kept to use against chaos. Either way, the wizard lords... Only the wizard lords can get into the vaults. Second piece of information that I can give you is Konrak Messer portrays himself as such a high and mighty opponent of chaos, but I seriously have my doubts. He doesn't really appreciate the people who have fought against chaos, like me. Maybe his sympathies aren't as clear he would like us to think.
Okay.
You know, honestly, like considering Viskeech's upbringing, like she's actually quite tame. Like I imagine your average Skaven like claw lord is worse than her.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
it doesn't say like she's like a complete dick, it just says that she's vain and rude.
Yeah. You're just a bastard.
Thank you for this information, Lady Byrne. We will use it well and credit you greatly in our
You better.
fight. We'll bow and then head out.
As I'm following Albert out, Viskeech will just like whisper to him. It's like, oh god, he wasn't kidding.
Quiet bastard.
As much as I'd like to say I've met claw lords worse than her, no, we're a step above.
All right. So
Enough time has passed today that perhaps you might want to rest at the inn for tonight and consider your choices where to go next.
And I believe that's also I have to go step out and get groceries.
Gotcha.
So,
We'll go a little bit more, because I want to get one small thing out of the way before we end.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
If that's
Alright.
fine with everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a big thing, but essentially, Wolfgang at the inn would like to talk to you.
Okay.
Sure, we can
I mean,
still talk.
if it's only like a couple minutes, like I can stick around for a little bit. So.
I don't know how long it will go, but I'll try to get it as fast as I can. Go if you need.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start getting ready.
Okay.
sounds good.
So,
We can-
in the evening, you would go to the inn to rest for the night and think who to approach next. But waiting for you is the wizard that you met on the road, Wolfgang. Oh, yeah, good. I have to write in. I was waiting for you. Please, I don't really like the demand, but could we talk in private? Perhaps
course.
your room.
Sounds reasonable enough. We'll need back up to the private space where we are staying.
Ah, what a cozy room. Ah, you definitely picked a good inn. Ah, sorry, I was slightly distracted. Anyways, it has come to my ear that you're looking for a chaos artifact. Well, you already mentioned it on the road, but even further, you have gone and asked around a few people about it. Now, I could have gone to the witch hunters and tell them some tales about this and that. But I saw you fight bravely against chaos on the road. And I know that you're seeking to destroy it, since you mentioned it. If that's truly true, and you mean that, I can truly help you. I know a ritual that will destroy an artifact of chaos.
That is amazing.
It would be most useful to us.
Good, good. For a moment I was worried that you were going to say no. But I guess I was worried a little too much. It is very useful that I have found you. But yes, I have a very specific ritual that is able to destroy this particular artifact that you have mentioned, or more or less any artifact. So, don't let me hanging. Please tell me what you think.
It would be most useful to you know this ritual, and when we find it, where would be best to bring it to perform this ritual?
Page 67. Page 67. I have a very special place in the basement of my house. I will need your help though, for the ritual itself, as an assistant. I will gather the materials. Don't you worry about that. I have that covered. But I might ask you to help out at some point. Once you have the artifact, please get in contact with me right away.
Of course. The sooner we get this artifact destroyed, the sooner we can move on to finding whatever last piece of this demon there is.
Good. That's all I ask. I didn't really have anything else. It is glad to see that we have come to an agreement. I highly expect you to come forth and bring the artifact so we can get rid of it together.
Of course.
Perfect. He gently offers his hand to be shook as a kind of a agreement on this deal.
I will shake his hand.
I will as well.
He is having this
Yeah.
gentle smile on his face, like, yes, good, good. So, it is good to know that you're on board. I shall go gather the ingredients, and hopefully I'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Same to you. See you later. And he gently waves goodbye to you.
Am I the only one who doesn't trust this guy?
Oh, I
was
don't
thinking
trust him
the
at
same
all.
thing.
Yeah, I don't trust him at all.
Like last time we met a like a scholar who's like, hey, do this like yeah, I can do stuff with this thing. It's like, okay, cool. You turned out to be like a cultist. So
Well,
like
the one who asked us to deal with it was fine.
wasn't
It was just
but yeah. But he ended up it was working for a cultist unknowingly. So
yes.
anyway,
When we first met him, he seemed almost disappointed that we were destroying this artifact. Now he seems all too eager to help us.
yeah.
Well, he was with it, but he was like curious more like.
Yeah. Just like